Just came back from the gym, so I'm going to scam likely. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that I've seen in the city a lot. I feel like I need to talk about it because I feel like, I don't know, I need to talk about it. Anyway, you're gonna understand in a little bit. First, I want to do a disclaimer. I am not a recruiter. I am not here to recruit anybody or throw shade or anything. I am here just to tell you guys my experience, and hopefully if you are thinking about enlisting in the military, you have more ideas of questions to ask to your recruiters and not be so, not have any surprises when you get in, and also to clarify some things that you might have been thinking about in the past and possibly help you out, because I don't want you to enlist and then get there and get like disappointed, basically. But let's go and talk about it. Let's start. So the thing that I saw on this ad was part-time with full-time benefits, and I want to talk about that because I am a reservist, so I'm a part-timer, and I do not feel like I have full-time benefits, and I'll explain why. First, let me talk about reserves versus active duty, which I do have a video about it, and I'm going to post somewhere up here. So you guys can go and take a look whenever you guys are done with this one, or stop this one and go there, take a look. I sincerely don't remember what I talked about when I did that one. It's been many years I did it. But if you have any questions, feel free to post your questions there or post your questions here, and I'll get to it. And I will always answer. Send me an email, send me a pigeon, send me a pager, I'll answer. So, active duty, you sign your contract. For the next 4 years, you leave, breathe military. You are moving into base. You are working full-time. Reserves, you will be having a phase where you're going to be full-time. You're going to be active duty. So you're going to go to basic. You're going to go to tech school. You're going to go to your job qualification or on-the-job training. And then after that, you go right back to your life. You go back home. You go back to your civilian job. The only difference is that now you are on the contract with the military, so you need to have some mandatory service, which they call UTA, Unit Training Assembly, which is once a month for a weekend, a Saturday and a Sunday. And you have annual tour, which is 14 days, anytime during the year. So there are units that are going to get you a 14-day block, send you somewhere to work for those 14 days. Or there are units that are going to chop those 14 days into segments of 4 days here, 7 days there, 5 days there. But you have to do those 14 days and those weekends out of the month. That's the difference right there. There are many more differences that actually made me a little unsettled about that claim of part-time with full-time benefits. The first thing I want to talk about is health insurance. There is a health insurance that every military member gets access to, and it's called TRICARE. TRICARE is great, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. However, it's not the same for active duty and reserves. For active duty, as soon as you sign your contract and you are on military orders for active duty, all your medical expenses are covered by the military. You will have hospitals on bases. You're going to have clinics on base and all those kind of things that will take care of you and your family members. If you have a spouse, children, all are covered by TRICARE. TRICARE has segments. They have Prime, they have Select, which is the Reserve Select, and they have another one for the retirees. Active duty will have their total coverage with a caveat that they only can be seen in hospitals on bases. If they need to have treatment outside of base, they need to be referred by one of the doctors on base to go somewhere else. Yet, totally free. For the reserves, on the other hand, I have TRICARE Reserve Select. TRICARE Reserve Select is required for me to pay a monthly fee, which is, don't get me wrong, a lot cheaper than any other insurance out there. So you pay your copay, and you have all the doctors on network of TRICARE are free, and you cannot be seen on base. So if you're not on orders as a reservist, you cannot get any treatment on base during UTA weekend, only if it's necessary for the unit. So if your unit needs you to go get a physical, then you can. But if you go to base on your UTA weekend and you want to see an eye doctor because you don't have TRICARE reserve and you don't have insurance by your civilian employer, they don't see you. On annual tour, on the other hand, if you are on annual tour and if you have enough days on annual tour, if you're doing all 14 days at once, you are able to see a doctor. But there's a lot of little things that you need to do. In summary, it's not the same. Basically, not the same. You do not have the same benefit as a full-timer right here, right? Again, active duty, sign your contract, boom, TRICARE Prime, doctors on base, need to go outside of base, get a referral, go outside of base, everything 100% free. TRICARE Reserve, you will pay a copay, you will pay a monthly fee. It will be free after that, even the medications, but you won't get seen on base whenever you need to, and you're still paying a monthly. Lower, it's a lot lower, but it's not free. Housing. Now, when you are active duty, you will be provided housing. You will either be provided a dorm where you will live with other people. You might have a roommate, you might live by yourself, but you will have housing. Depending on your rank, you might actually get a house or an apartment, and then they will help you financially. Or if you have a family, you might get a house on base where you don't need to pay anything. That's active duty. As a reservist, you will not get housing. You will go back to your civilian home. You will, if you are within driving distance of the unit, drive to the unit every month for the UTA. You will drive there on Saturday, you will drive home on Saturday. You drive there on Sunday, you drive home on Sunday. If you live far away from base, they will have the mileage. My base, for instance, if you live within 50 miles of the base, you are considered a commuter, so you will go home. I live 80 miles away from base, so I'm considered a non-commuter, so they give me a hotel room for I to stay the weekend and do my service. However, I still pay my rent and I still live at my house. If I wanted to move to base, I can't because I'm a reservist, not active duty. Difference right there. Not a part-time with full-time benefit, right? Anyway, moving on. If you are on orders of 30 days or more as a reservist, you will get lodging. You will get a hotel. You will not stay on a dorm. You will not be given a house. That's the difference right there. So if you are enlisting as a reservist, thinking that you're going to have a house after you finish training, stop. You're not. You're going to go back home once you finish. Be careful with that. Do not think that you're going to get housing. Now, salary. If you are active duty, you will have a salary. You have a monthly salary. You will get paid every 2 weeks. As a reservist, you will be paid only upon how many days you're working. So it will be prorated because it's based on your rank, but you're not working 30 days. So you will get the equivalent prorated for those days that you worked. If you're on orders for more than 30 days, then you will just get money as if you were on active duty because you will be on active duty orders. School benefits. I think that active duty gets the short end of the stick with the school benefits on this one. Active duty and reserves get the same schooling benefits. That's the only one category on my understanding that is equal for everybody. You will get the GI Bill. Oh, no. Active duty gets the post 9/11 and reservists gets get the Montgomery. You can switch. As a reservist, you can switch. It's just a little more challenging as a reservist to get the percentage. But you know what? I think I have a video about it, and if I don't, post on the comments if you want me to make a video of detailed information about the GI Bill and the differences between the two of them, and I will do a research on it for you guys. I swapped mine from Montgomery into 911, so technically I have the same benefit as an active duty member. For the active duty member, the tuition assistance and the GI Bill, even though it's available for them, they have a little bit more of a challenge to be able to find the time to go to school. And as a reservist, you obviously has more time to go to school because you can have a civilian job that might be able to cater to your needs, or you can get the GI Bill and get the housing help from the GI Bill, and you don't need to be working. So for active duty, I think that they get the short end of the stick on this one. If you guys want me to make a video about the GI Bill and active duty challenges about having the GI Bill while on service and things like that, I will do my best to make that happen. Let me know in the comments, because if you don't tell me, I won't make it, because it's a lot of detail on that one. When I saw the ad saying that is a part-time job with full-time benefits, in my opinion, it's not a part-time job with full-time benefits. I do not get free health insurance unless I am on active duty. I do not get housing unless I'm on active duty. And the salary, I don't make the same money. I don't make the same amount of money because I'm not there 30 days out of the month. So if I'm not on active duty, I'm a part-timer. And if I'm on active duty, I'm not a part-timer. So the benefits are not the same. I don't know if I'm missing something here, but I just wanted to bring it up to you guys. If you're thinking about enlisting because you're going to have the health insurance for free, you're going to have the housing, you're going to have the salary when you're not there, that's not the case. So if you saw that ad and that's what you got from that, that's not it. So talk to your recruiter, ask them those questions. Ask them how it works. The two kinds of services do differ on the benefits by a quantity, you know? And I don't want you to enlist thinking that you are going to be a reservist and having the same benefits as an active duty person, because that's not how it goes. If you like this video, you thought it was informative, click the like button. I got a microphone. That's why this is super loud. But let me know if this microphone is better or if you guys liked without the microphone. Add me to Snapchat. Add me to Instagram. I have like a traveling Instagram thing going on. I'm gonna put my handle somewhere around here. So just add me. And I also am gonna put on the comments some stuff that I buy on Amazon that are super nice for traveling, you know, for working out, like all products that I buy on Amazon, because I'm Amazon Vine voice and I do a lot of reviews for Amazon and I love the products that I get. So do purchase using my links and that helps me out as well. Don't forget, subscribe, like the button, buy stuff, add me to Snapchat, add me to Instagram, follow me everywhere, and then comment, talk to me, all right? Bye.